MTN SME Hub. Link to growth. Link to success. Link to the ultimate resource for business advice and insights.
Welcome back to the Big Small Business Show. I'm with Toni Gaddie, performance and clinical psychologist. She specializes in champions in all fields of life, sports and business. And so we brought her into studio to try and understand how she enhances the championness, so to speak, of entrepreneurs and taking entrepreneurs from one level to the next. So before the break, we were talking about these tools. You shared one tool. Do you want to share another one?
Akin to breathing is meditation. Akin to meditation is visualization. So breathing, meditation, which is refocusing on the breath. Many people say it's impossible to meditate. It is impossible to meditate. You're meant to struggle with thoughts that come in. It's more about refocusing on the breath. And the third one is visualizing what you want. So breathing allows you to breathe in your great me. Finding time to meditate in your daily life, or even just focusing on breathing throughout your day or throughout breathing in your great me is incredibly helpful. And the third is about visualizing how you want to act, how you want to behave in your great me space, as opposed to just struggling through it. It's about really visualizing and acting how I need to feel, what I need to think, and what I need to do as a champion or just a human being that goes through their daily life more with the great me, not all, because every champion doubts, every champion has little me in the back of their mind. How I can go through my day with great me dominating my thoughts, feelings, and actions as opposed to little me. I've got a lovely formula which incorporates breathing and visualization. Meditation is daunting for some people, so I don't use it in my formula, but I use it when we're working together consistently. Can I share that formula?
Yeah, please.
Okay, that formula is A, B, C, D, and E.
Okay.
And so it's very easy to remember. A is accept or acknowledge your little me as normal.
Okay.
That I can't emphasize enough. That was groundbreaking for me to understand and for so many people, because so many of us put what we see on social media, on TV, friends who are successful on pedestals. They go through so much struggle in their own heads and figuring out how to deal with that struggle. So accept A, your little me as normal. B, practice breathing in your great me, those great me moments.
B for breathe.
B, those great me moments you have in the past, you really need to dig deep and write a list of all the times you felt strong and you've done great things.
Okay.
And so breathe in your great me, breathe out your little me. C, choose one thing on that day that you are doing well and one thing that you can be grateful for when you're really struggling, and just keep reiterating that. It's not even doing well. Sometimes it's about what makes you feel safe. D is decide. Decide in your moments of struggle what you want or what you can imagine to be what you need to be doing in the here and now. And just imagine in your head that it's already happening. Have fun with your mind. Imagine, use your imagination. As Einstein said, it is so powerful, much more powerful than education. Use your imagination in terms of how you want to behave, how you want to think, and play with it. Be creative with it. And there's much more on imagination for another day. And then E is about eyes need to be friendly and soft. And it's so interesting because if we face our struggles, if we face the day as an entrepreneur, with friendly eyes, with eyes that the world is supporting us, that it will be a better day today, with the eyes of hope, with friendliness, with softness towards the world, that things start to change. We start to see days differently. And it's so interesting. There's a lot of research around eyes and the brain and calm and clarity. So that eyes need to be soft and friendly is much more powerful than you think. So it's really about just being super conscious of soft eyes and what that does to your whole demeanor.
I just want to once again bring it back to practicality, because these sound so ethereal, these concepts, and you got this hard, very practical entrepreneurial life. Have you seen, like, when people do ABCD or the little me or great me, have you seen the shift in from a business perspective, that you take on these ethereal concepts or psychological concepts into your day and their businesses grow? I mean, are you seeing that? Or
so it's not exactly ethereal. I mean, they are universal concepts that actually apply to everyone. It's about you finding how to practicalize it or how to action it in your own head and in your own situation. But the absolute key, even though they're so simple and ordinary, you think they're easy to implement, the absolute key is actioning them. So yes, you have them in your head, but whether you're going to action them on a daily basis. And I see the business people, the entrepreneurs, and I work with many business people, the ones who really are diligent about actioning them, about experimenting with them and working out which one is best for them at which situation, because that's not a formula exactly. You have to do A, B, C. You have to feel and experiment with which one works with which situation, with which struggle, with which client, which obstacle emerges on your path. And it's about you being reflective and experimenting and being prepared to see that worked, that didn't work. Wow, that worked. I'm going to use that again. And things adapt and change. So it might work one day, one particular tool, and not the next day. So it really brings out a mindset of awareness of self, awareness of your behavior, and an action-oriented mindset. And then entrepreneurs and business people become urgent about their action because their mind is clear, their behaviors are very clear toward what makes them feel strong, and then success just begins to unfold, not only in business, in all aspects of life, because A, B, C, D, and E is so easily practicalized with any life situation.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show as much as I did. I certainly have a lot of things to reflect on and think about, and I'm sure you do too. So that's it for today's show. Do remember, if you think it, write it down and make it a reality.
The Big Small Business Show, proudly sponsored by MTN Business.